Hey, wasabi, and welcome to Algin Gardens. I'm Karen, and hey, as always, I've got a mess of things, a ton of things that I need to do in the garden. So I'm going to take you through piece by piece today on some of the things we're doing. The biggest thing is that I still have a bunch of peppers and tomatoes that I need to get out in to the garden. It is June 2nd, I think, Sunday morning. Yeah, June 2nd. And I got a little bit of time before I got to head into service. So I'm going to try to get some in, especially since today is cloudy. So I may pop in and pop out all day. We'll see what we get done. Hopefully we get some good coverage today. Today, though, I wanted to talk to you about garlic. This bed right behind me is full of garlic. That's some hard neck, and then I also have some soft necks. Hold on a second, let me flip this camera around. Better view of the what we got going on here versus you looking at me as I try to explain. So I've got some soft neck garlic here, and then I've got some hard neck garlic as well. As you can see, the hard neck garlic, it's got a lot of garlic scapes. And I understand that you can use these for a myriad of things, so I'm going to clip them off. But if you notice, the real tale is that I've got about 3 of these browning. So it's about that time. We're going to pull those. And you can notice here, we've got them, some not so big, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the largest harvest I've ever had, but we got a lot of browning and tipping over. So we're going to take these out. This is part of one of my tomato beds, and that's really why I've been stalling to get things in. I'm going to weed out this center area, get this all cleaned out. Last year, this was where I did my melons, and as you can see, I got a volunteer melon plant here. I'm going to leave it. It's not going to bother anything. We'll see what happens. But all the other stuff I'm going to get out of here because we got some planting to do. So let's see what we got. Hold on a sec. So we are here. The first one I'm going to try to grab is this one right here. Let me see if I can bring you in a little bit. Hold on a sec. So this one right here, and I'm going to try to control that out a little bit. That's a volunteer melon plant. This was where I planted watermelons, and I think either that one never came up or, whatever. It's coming up now in a weird place because I don't think I ever planted them this close, but we're going to get in there and try to get around it to get the garlic. So let's see what we get. Not the biggest, but it's a bulb. It is definitely a bulb. So we're going to keep going. I'm using the knife, the ori knife. This is probably one of my favorite tools. And all I'm doing literally is I'm just going around it. Let me see if I can get you closer. Hold on. This is probably a better look at what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So I take I'm not just tugging on it haphazardly, even though I'm sure I can, but I like to be as gentle as possible, especially when I'm trying to, this one maybe not so much, but if I were close to something that I'm trying to keep, like I did this watermelon plant, it's easier that I went around it instead of trying to force the issue. The easiest thing, rather than pulling and tugging and fighting with this, is where I think the bulb would be, a little bit further out. I'm putting my knife, going around it a little bit until it gives easily. That makes sense? And I'm just shaking off the excess dirt. It's a nice bulb. Not bad. And obviously, as I go, the easiest thing is, since I'm down here, I'll also kind of just, that one didn't do well. That's all right. Still a couple pieces, so we'll use it in the kitchen. As I go, I'm also going to be pulling out weeds and things that I know I didn't not sure what that was. That's there. Get that out. Now I'm pulling these now because these just did not grow. They're little bulbs, but I need this space, and that's fine. Some are bigger. I didn't do anything different. And you'll get that. Some will do well. That's with every vegetable, I think. Some will do well and some just not. They got the same fertilizer, the same watering, for whatever reason. That's a decent bulb. So I'm going to go through the whole bed kind of like this, and then I'll show you the end result.